We have to take one step at a time if we ever want to get to the top of the mountain. What up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing all right. Today, I want to talk about putting one foot in front of the other and taking one step at a time. It's something I struggle with a lot of the aspects in my life that, well, anytime I try to change something in my life, I'm always looking for the hack. I'm always looking for the one thing. I'm always looking for the shortcut. I feel a lot of the times that a lot of us just want the result without putting in the work. And unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. The only thing I can think of that it works that way is inheriting a large sum of money from a family member or someone who's passed away or winning a lotto. Other than that, can't really think of anything that you can just skip steps or jump to the top of the mountain without actually climbing that shit. It's something that I'm trying to take a step back and understand that I need to enjoy the process. We need to enjoy the process. We need to understand that we need to take one step at a time, put one foot in front of the other, bury your head down and walk. You can't look up at the top of the mountain. It's overwhelming sometimes. But sometimes you just need to take one step at a time, and then another step, and another step, and another step, until you can finally see that you've actually gone somewhere. A lot of the times we seem to fail because we seem to walk up to the mountain and look up at it, think that we can never climb it, and then just stand there and do nothing. I think a lot of us do that in a lot of aspects of life, whether it be our finances or our fitness and health or relationships or bad habits, addictions, all these things are different mountains and you got to climb them one at a time. You kind of, work on multiple things at once, but I think you're going to get the best result if you just focus on something and go after it until you start to see the results that you want, until you start to get towards the top of that mountain. Right now, the mountain I'm climbing is I'm trying to get my health under control. I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to, I want to look in the mirror and be proud of the man that's staring back at me. And it's going to take a lot of work to do that. A lot of work. Like I said in my previous video, I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And I think, I just need to take a step back and realize that probably going to take me several months, if not years, to get to the point where I want to be. But in the meantime, that doesn't mean I can't try to work on these other things, like my finances, my bad habits. That's something I'm really working on. I made a commitment to myself to quit drinking alcohol at the beginning of the year. Continue to cut out some of the other bad habits like smoking and porn and binge eating and laziness. That's a habit within itself. I think we've all been there before. Just addicted to sitting around on the couch and doing nothing. And, sometimes you just got to get up and do something, I think the more right decisions that we make, the better off we are, right? And everything you do in life is a decision, and you have a choice to make. You can either make the right choice or the wrong choice. Whether it's laying on the couch and you know that you have a bunch of laundry that's been sitting in the dryer that needs to be folded, or you don't wake up in the morning because you know you're supposed to get up in the morning and work out. Or your food choice for lunch is either a chicken Caesar salad or a double cheeseburger. Or the decision to not light up a cigarette or light up a cigarette, or to not drink alcohol or to drink alcohol. Or it goes down to the simple stuff. Like I said, I started off with the laundry, the dishes, the chores, getting things done, setting things up. I read a fact on Google once that the average adult makes 35,000 decisions a day. And granted, that's a lot of decisions, and a lot of them aren't big ones, but a lot of them are subconscious decisions, I think, to just do things like, turn your head a certain way, or a decision to walk a certain path or jump over something, or, there's a lot of decisions that we make. And I think the more correct decisions we make, or the good decisions we make, the better off we are at getting towards the goals that we set for ourselves. Nothing's more frustrating than setting goals internally for ourselves and then not following through with them. The one person you can't lie to is yourself. You can fucking lie to everybody else, man. You can tell everybody else you're doing good and you're eating healthy and you're working out and you ain't smoking cigarettes, you're not drinking alcohol, you're not watching porn, you're fucking getting all your chores done, you're doing everything. But is that actually true? Are you actually doing all those things? Me personally, I don't lie to people. I'm pretty honest with people. That's why I put myself out there for you guys to listen to, because I like being honest. Don't get me wrong, maybe I'll twist a word or two or something to make something not sound as bad, but I'm not a liar. Especially not a liar to myself. I'm very honest with myself. I know what I need to do, and that's what I'm working on doing now. I'm trying to build the life that I want, instead of fucking sitting around hoping one day I wake up and it's just there. It's not gonna happen. I'm tired of seeing all these people in the world that have the life that I want to live, and just hoping that it's going to come to me one day, when I need to realize that I need to put one foot in front of the other, take the steps necessary to get to that life, and then just work on it. It's going to take time, man. It's going to take a fucking shitload of discipline, consistency, and it's going to take a long time. The sooner we tell ourselves that, the better off we are. I truly believe that. I wish that I would have did it a long time ago, but I didn't, and I can't go back. I can't take back time. I'm 33 years old now. I'm about to be 34 in 2 months, actually a month and a half now. There's no time to dwell, though. There's no time to be upset about what I did or didn't do in the past, because I can't change it. It's time to focus on the future, the steps. And, everyone can do their own thing. Everyone can do things their own way. But me personally, I don't like looking up at the top of the mountain and trying to figure, I need to just bury my head down and take the little steps and just fucking hope to God that I look up at some point and see some sort of progress. That's how it's going to be for me. I need to just do it and 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 do it. And I could literally fucking sit here and say that for hours on end, because that's exactly how it's going to go. Even with this YouTube, I don't want to make this video. I just want to be a successful YouTuber. I just want to have 1 million subscribers. I haven't even hit fucking 5 subscribers yet. But I'm not going to hit 1 million subscribers not making content, not putting it out there, not recording into this mic so that you guys can listen to what I have to say and resonate with. I'm not going to build an audience by not doing anything. So here I am, recording my next video. And then I'm going to record another one after that, and another one after that, and another one after that, and another one after that. Those are the steps. I need to work out and work out and work out and work out and eat healthy and eat healthy and eat healthy and eat healthy. You know, like, that's what it is. It's repetitions, man. We can't fucking do something for one day and expect to be at the top of the world the next. And I think sometimes it might be a hard pill for us to swallow. Sure. But if you really want to get there, you're going to have to come to this realization like I did. And we're going to have to put in the work, man. If, you know, whatever it is that you want to do, for me, it's to be in shape, to be fit, to be healthy, to look sexy, to have a healthy marriage, to be a good father, to quit my stupid ass job that I hate and be an entrepreneur and run my own business, to have a successful YouTube channel, and to be a motivational speaker. And, you know, one of the main things that I don't want is to be an addict. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to everything that I ever do. Anything you could be addicted to, I've done been addicted to it, man. And that's the main audience I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for addicts to join this path with me, this trip that I'm trying to take, you know, like, I think a lot of the times that we tend to use drugs or alcohol to escape the pain of the reality of our lives, that we're not living the way we want. And it's just a temporary escape to paradise, man. Like, when I used to drink, I didn't mind where my life was, but I was using alcohol. It took me a long time to realize this. I had to do a lot of deep diving to understand that I was drinking alcohol because I was upset with how my life was, right? So I'd go to work, I'd come home, I'd hang out with my family, my wife, my kids, and then they'd, you know, everyone would go to bed, and I'd just get drunk till 1 or 2 in the morning and pass out and wake up and do it again. And not understanding that I'm actually upset with where my life is, because I wanted to be a lot more successful. I want to be a multimillionaire. I want to have a nicer house. I want to be able to go on more vacations. I don't want to be so fucking far in debt that I'm living paycheck to paycheck like I am. You know, there's so much more things I want in my life, and they're not just going to come to me. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to live the life that I want working at the job that I have. I want a lot more. Like I said, I want to be a multimillionaire. My goal is to be worth over $200 million before I die. And right now, I ain't worth shit, except for a bunch of debt and bad habits. You know, the good news is that I have a good support system. My family's solid. And me and my wife, we're working on things like we always are. What marriage isn't working on and things, you know. There's always things you can improve in your marriage, or things you can improve as a parent, or, you know, most importantly, self-improvement, which never goes away. You know, and that's just where we're at, man. Once you realize that you're going to have to do the work in order to get what you want out of life, figure out what work you need to do to get there. Write out a goals list for yourself, a daily goals list, monthly goals list, even a yearly goals list, these are things I still need to do. But what I've started is I have a daily goals list. And on that list is probably about 25 or 30 different things that I need to do on a daily basis. It's a little checklist, but all those goals are things that are taking me in the right direction towards the life I want. It's goals like waking up at 5 a.m., making my bed, drinking my morning water bottle, doing my 30 minutes of cardio, eating breakfast. I'm not a good breakfast eater. I never have been. So that's on my goals list. Not drinking too much coffee, drinking a gallon of water, not smoking cigarettes, not watching porn, doing strength training. You know, like, the point that I'm trying to get across here is that I have a daily goals list of things that I need to do, that I know if I do them consistently over time, they're going to take me in the right direction that I want to go. And I'm just trying to teach myself that it's going to be a grind, and I'm not going to see the results when I want to. And that sucks, man. It really does. But it is what it is. I think that if we can do this for long enough, we'll start to see the results. And then we can look back on this moment and be like, fucking A, I knew it, man. If I just stuck with it, we were going to get there. And we're getting there, man. But even when you start to get there and see the results, you got to push further. And there's going to be more resistance. You got to put your fucking face down, take another step. So that's kind of the theme of today, is just taking one step at a time. Put your head down. Take the next step. Try not to look up, man. Try not to look up. You might get frustrated and you might want to give up. And if you want to give up, go back to my last video of getting up when you fall, because that shit's going to happen too, you know? So today it was about just putting your head down, taking one step at a time, being consistent with it. And hopefully over time, we'll start to see the results, everybody. So with that being said, that's it for the day. And as always, I'm here for you. You're here for me. We win together.